Welcome back, everybody, to some more Southampton, and we have another new signing to show you. Yassine Benzia has joined the club. We signed him for 3.3 million from Lille, and he's basically just here to provide backup to Dusan Tadic. As you can see, though, from this screen, he can also play in that striker role if we need him to, which is good because we did sell our backup striker, our fifth choice. So if we do get any major injuries, anything long term, where we really need just another attacking option on the bench, he can be that without really detracting from the numbers. So it's ideal, really. His stats are just good all around. There's nothing that really stands out, but there's nothing that really lets you down either. So in that aspect, he's quite good. And I'm just hopefully thinking he can just sort of come on, provide a little bit of something different, I guess. Like, he plays as an advanced playmaker, but he could also slot in as, say, a shadow striker. So, yeah, if you played the older FIFA games, you may recognise him, by the way. That's where he first jumped out to me. I know he used to be a really good youth prospect. I think he was at Lyon at the time. Yeah. So, that may be where you notice him from if the name sounds a little bit familiar. But other than that, I don't think he's really done too much. So, I'm hoping we can get something out of him here, or at the very least, he can just be a good role player. So, another bit of news then, which I'm sure you're all wondering, oh, we've battered Newport in the FA Cup, haven't we? We're through to the next round. Who have we got? No, we didn't. We lost 2-1, and the one was a consolation goal in the 93rd minute. We got turned over. Basically, I played a fully rotated side, thinking, oh, we'll walk it, they're a League 2 team. And by the way, when I say a fully rotated side, we were playing like Fraser Forster in goal, Yoshida at centre-half, the two centre-backs who filled in when we had suspensions. Oh, sorry, the two full-backs that filled in when we had suspensions. Yeah, they were playing. Hassan and Shane Long up front. Nathan Redmond in the hole. James Ward-Prowse plays in the middle with Højbjerg. Gunnarsson as defensive mid, who was just at Cardiff, who are a championship side, so still much better than League 2. No, we got battered. I don't know really what happened, so let's just get into this game against Burnley and just try and turn things around. Obviously, we lost to Tottenham in the last episode. Benzia needs a number, 32. I like 32. 32 is a good number. So they've got a fairly similar team to last time, I think. I can't 100% remember what they played, but either way, it's a pretty solid team. Obviously, Tarkowski. I'm sure Me's a centre-back. Oh, he can also play left-back, the more you know. Tom Heaton in goal and not Nick Pope. And other than that, it's fairly straightforward. A couple of players on the bench that you wouldn't expect to be, maybe Sam Vokes and Kudu, obviously very good players. Hopefully then we can take this game to them a little bit. Timo Horn is still in goal, even though he conceded 5 in the last game, and these are bottom of the league, so although I say I expect nothing but a win, don't get your hopes up. We're not good against bottom of the league sides. I've just paused this here, right? I just want to bring you this. We're struggling to cope with the numbers in midfield, right? Just bear that in mind. 4. We have 4. Okay? So let's go back to this. Let's pull up the opposition instructions. None. Right? At most there's 3. Assistant managers on this game just talk rubbish. Okay, so we do have a goal kick here. Timo Horn boots it up the pitch with a long ball. They do manage to win the header back though, and for a second I thought we were in the red and white, I'm not going to lie. So we do manage to win the ball. Lamina now on it. Dusan Tadic plays it forward to Gabbiadini, and we're knocking it around quite nicely here. We're playing some really good possession football lately. Dusan Tadic then charges forward with it. Can he find out a pass? No, he puts forward one of the worst shots we'll see all season. So we're pretty much at half time here then, and as you can see, it's a similar situation to where the Stoke game was. We just don't have the lead. We have a lot of shots. We have a lot of shots on target, especially in comparison to them. We have most of the possession. They've picked up a yellow card, but we just haven't really created anything. You've seen the only highlight, and it was an awful shot by Tadic. So it really kind of says to me that we're not creating anything clear-cut. I think we just need to hold tight for a bit, see if something comes to us as they get a little bit tighter, and our possession and our passing, they keep having to chase the ball. And then maybe we can try and work something. Although we're now 60 minutes in and nothing has happened. 70 minutes then, and they've made their first change. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to bring Hassan on for Catrone. And there's temptations for Benzia to make an appearance here. But I think we're going to hold off for now. Dusan Tadic is a very good player. I'm sure this happened last time we played Burnley. Just nothing happened. Come on, somebody make something. Do stuff. we're changing. We're changing something. We're going to the wide. We're going to the wide attacking formation. And Hassan at the centre. Romeu's coming off. We don't need a defensive midfielder. The play's all ours. We just can't do anything. Scott Sinclair's going to come on. And yeah, let's confirm these changes. Okay, they have a throw in deep in their half then. And can we manage to win this ball back? Or will the highlight be in their favour? They played up to Tarkovsky. And they're playing some nice short passes here. Gunderson to Hendrick. We need this ball back. Now, please. And Kudu's got it on the left. And we are making no real effort to get it back. Worryingly, Horn sees it wide, out for a corner. But this is still potentially dangerous. Defoe lines up and takes the corner. Hits it very deep there to Gudmundsson. And I'm sure I called him Gunderson a second ago. Defoe puts in a cross-headed clear. Can we pounce on this? No. Sam Vokes picks up the ball. They're just playing with us here, it feels like. Oh, Sam Vokes is in. We block the shot, but Nkudu gets to it. Very good tackle there by Cedric. But they do have another corner. We need an attack now. Defoe up to Gudmundsson. He hits it very wide. Goal kick to us. Can we create something? It doesn't look like it. Last substitution then. I don't know what to do. Shane Long on for Dusan Tadic, and we're going 2 up top. In this weird way, because I can't really be bothered to move Hassan over, and it doesn't actually make a difference. Confirm changes. Let's go. 3 minutes of added time. Get Shane Long on the pitch. Get that pace on the pitch. And no, nothing. Unless there's a last second highlight. We need to get it forward, not backwards. Gabbiadini. This is just going to fade out. I hope it just fades out if we're putting forward balls like that. Maybe not, though. It is going on for a while. It might actually be a real highlight. It's not. It's not a real highlight. As that is full time, then. 0-0. Against bottom of the league Burnley. They actually pulled themselves back into it a little bit as well. Disappointing, really. I feel like we should have done so much more. I'm just going to say it was not good enough. We should have won that match, because that is just truthfully the way it feels. And going into Man United, we could have done with more. We really could have done with more. Welcome back, everybody, then. We are here for the game against Manchester United, and I've just noticed that Wesley Haddett was on the wrong role. I doubt that made much of a difference on the last game, but we'll fix it. We'll go into this one with him on the right role. And we are pretty much going in with exactly the same team that we just played. Proceeding to the match then, and it's going to be a difficult one. Obviously, we lost 2-0 to Manchester United last time, and it's a very similar team. Lukaku, Sanchez, Gelson Martins once again out on that right-hand side. Pogba and Matic in the middle behind Massa, and then just a very all-around strong defence. Blind, Lindelof, Bailly, Valencia, and David De Gea in net. It's going to be a difficult game. I'm hoping we can at least get something from it, but I'm not going to say I expect to win. It's time to start improving. Wesley Haddett. Was that Matthias de Ligt? Matthias de Ligt loved it, but nobody else cares. We have a throw in here then. Ryan Bertrand throws it to Dusan Tadic, and this could potentially be a chance for us as it's put forward to Patrick Catrone. Puts in a cross. It's headed clear though, and now the ball is with them. Alexis Sanchez darting forward gives it to Lukaku. They are fairly far back. They're sitting fairly deep. And maybe this means they'll be quite slow to get forward as Bertrand misses a tackle on Gelson Martins. It goes to Lukaku, but it's saved. Timo Horn with a wonderful save there. I think that's the first real difficult save he's had that we've seen him make. As we have another throw in, Cedric to Dusan Tadic here. And it's going everywhere. I don't know why Romeu shot. I don't know why James Ward-Prowse just stopped dead in the box like he'd been shot. I've completely lost what's happened there, but Sanchez hasn't. He's ran straight forward, and Timo Horn with another save. Lukaku cannons it straight off his legs. I'm not sure how much Horn actually had to do with that, but it was good positioning. Yeah. As Patrick Catrone is injured. This isn't good. Hassan is going to come on then, and hopefully it's not too major, but you've got to think with him going off like that, it's not going to be a good one, is it? Maybe it's just we've took him off for safety reasons. Or he just couldn't continue for this game. Maybe it's just short-term but bad. Valencia puts in a cross then, and Alexis Sanchez does manage to score. And we go 1-0 down just on the brink of half-time. I'm worried about Catrone. Matic here plays a wonderful ball out on the right to Valencia. Puts in an easy cross. And I dare say Lukaku was offside and interfering with play there. Game. Help me. Highlight then, just before half-time, Timo Horn lumps it up the pitch, and if we can win it, we might have a chance to get on something here as Cedric darts forward. Can he put in a cross? No, he gets tackled by Sanchez. Not wonderful when you're getting tackled by a winger. Half-time here then, and other than the injury to Patrick Cutrone and Alexis Sanchez's goal, nothing too much has happened. I don't think we've seen any chances of our own this game, but can we really say it's disappointing? You've been unlucky. Yeah, there we go. They all gain confidence. Ignore you, assistant manager. Dusan Tadic is having a mare though. He might have to come off pretty early into the second half if that doesn't improve. Hopefully we can just find something and then not concede. I'd be happy with a point against Man United. Okay, there is a chance. Hassan now on the ball. Gives it to Cedric out on the right wing. Can he find a cross? He can. Hassan nods it towards De Gea, but it is saved. And he does manage to hold on to it. It's a good move, but it's not a goal, and a goal is what we need. You'll see here, though, we're not too far behind them. You know, similar number of shots, possession, shots on target. We're not doing terribly. I'm sure we can find a way to stabilise this game. They have a throw in here then. Valencia's going to take it. Gives it to Pogba. Worrying situation, it has to be said, as Pogba gives it to Alexis out on the wing and he strikes and it's a wonderful shot. It has to be said. And that is 2-0, the score that we lost by last time. And it's hard to really pin any blame on this. You could argue we could have been marked a bit tighter, or that whoever that was should have retained that ball there. But this is just a fantastic strike. Horn arguably could have done better as well, actually. But it's no big deal to concede a goal like that, as I was going to make a change, but then there's already another highlight. Valencia on the ball, gives it to Pogba, through to Mata. Can we make a challenge? It doesn't look like it. We're being worked really hard here, and they're just knocking it around like we're not even there. Martial runs down the right with it, crosses it in, and Alexis Sanchez goes for his hat-trick, but heads wide. And yeah, we need a change. You're seeing Benzia is going to come on for Dusan Tadic, and he's going to come on as a shadow striker. I just want to try something a bit different. He's not a natural there, but he can certainly play the role. He should be fine with it. So, time ticks away, and we're yet to see anything since making that change. And it doesn't look like much is going to happen. I could make another change, but I don't think anything would really fix this situation, or make our team any better, should I say. Like, I feel like our best chance to get a goal was on the pitch, and it just didn't happen. As we lose 2-0 to Man United, a disappointing episode all around, and a draw against Burnley, and a 2-0 loss to Man United. Not an awful performance. We were the underdogs, you gave it your best. Oh, they hated that. Despised it. Okay, sorry team. Hopefully that doesn't do too much to affect morale. Gabbiadini is close to triggering a clause on which we have to play Napoli $1 million, but that's not a big deal. What is wrong with Patrick Cutrone? Oh, he's out for months. Numbers of months. We will get him back as soon as possible and send him to the specialist then. That is not ideal, especially for a developing young player. Does mean we're going to have to jig this around a little bit. I'll try to figure out what I want to do with it before the next game. And we do have a bit of a break. The next game is actually on deadline day, so we will be back for the games against Newcastle and Huddersfield in the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. That's a 6-point special right there. We've beat both of these teams so far this season already. This is a chance. We can do this. So I will catch you all for that tomorrow. We upload at 5:30 PM every day. If you want these videos in your newsfeed, then you can press that subscribe button and that will do that for you. Leave a comment with any feedback, it really would be appreciated. And yeah, I'll catch you all then. Have a good night.